Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Champions League Spotlight. Today, we're talking about a potential deal that could shake up the Italian football scene. Manchester City's interest in Tijjani Reijnders has been confirmed, and AC Milan might have to sell one of their star players to raise funds. Now, let's dive into what this means for Milan. Without Champions League qualification, their budget is significantly reduced. In fact, calculations suggest that the Rossoneri will be €27 million worse off than they would be with European competition. This creates a significant challenge for the ownership to decide whether to invest in new talent or sell existing players. The question on everyone's mind is, who will Milan choose to let go? Tijjani Reijnders, of course, has been identified as one of the top targets for Manchester City. The Dutch defender has already made a name for himself with his impressive performances, and it's clear that he would be a valuable addition to any team. But here's the thing, Reijnders isn't getting any younger. At 26 years old, he's still in his prime, but he needs to find a club that knows what they're doing. With Milan seemingly struggling to get their act together, it might be time for Tijjani to look elsewhere. Now, we've seen some interesting reactions from fans online. Some are calling for the current owners to step down, citing poor decision-making as the reason for the team's struggles. Others are advocating for a change of strategy, suggesting that the club should focus on selling assets like Reijnders and using the money to build a more sustainable future. But what about Manchester City? If they do manage to secure Tijjani Reijnders, it could be a massive coup for Sergio Agnew's team. The combination of Kevin De Bruyne and Reijnders in midfield would be a force to be reckoned with. And speaking of money, some fans are suggesting that Milan should sell Reijnders for the highest price possible, €80 million. While that might seem like a steep ask, it's worth considering that this could be a long-term investment. If City do decide to buy Reijnders, they'll already have a talented midfielder in place, ready to fill one of their biggest gaps. That's all for today's Champions League Spotlight. Thanks for joining us on this discussion about Tijjani Reijnders and the future of AC Milan. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more football news and analysis from Champions League Spotlight.